In question 5 of this exercise, the problem statement says a VCR and TV were bought for rupees 8,000 each. So the cost of both the VCR and the TV is rupees 8,000 respectively. The shopkeeper made a loss of 4% on the VCR and a profit of 8% on the TV. We have to find the gain or loss percent on the whole transaction. Okay, so let's write out the solution step by step. So the cost price of the VCR is rupees 8,000 because the shopkeeper bought it for rupees 8,000, and similarly the cost price of the TV is also rupees 8,000 because the shopkeeper bought it for rupees 8,000, and this means that the total cost price of the two items, the total cost price is rupees 8,000 plus 8,000 or rupees 16,000. Okay, now what we will do is we will find the selling price of each of the two articles because we know the gain or loss percent for both items. So on the VCR, the shopkeeper makes a loss of 4%. This is what we are told. So on the VCR, we have a loss of 4%. So this means that the loss is equal to 4% of, or 4 by 100 of the cost price, rupees 8,000, and this is equal to rupees 320. So on the VCR, the shopkeeper makes a loss of rupees 320, and this means that the selling price of the VCR is equal to rupees 8,000 minus 320. This is equal to rupees 7,680. So this is the selling price of the VCR. Now similarly, let's find the selling price of the TV. On the TV, the shopkeeper makes a profit of 8%. So on the TV, we have a profit of 8%. So let's find the amount of profit. So the profit is equal to 8% or 8 by 100 of rupees 8,000. This is equal to rupees 640. So the shopkeeper makes a profit of rupees 640 on the TV, and this means that the selling price of the TV is equal to rupees 8,000 plus 640, and this is equal to rupees 8,640. So the total the selling price of the VCR is 7,680 and of the TV is 8,640, and from here we can find the total selling price of the two items. So the total selling price is this amount plus this amount, and this is equal to rupees 16,320. So the shopkeeper buys the total item, the two items at 16,000 and sells them at 16,320. So clearly he has made a net profit. And what is the profit amount? The profit amount is rupees 16,320 minus rupees 16,000. So the profit is rupees 320. Finally, from this profit, we can find the profit percentage on this base as this cost price of 16,000. So the profit percentage is equal to rupees 320, the profit, by rupees 16,000, which is the total cost price of the two items, translated to 100. So 320 by 16,000 into 100, this much percentage. And what is this equal to? 320 into 100 is 32,000. 32,000 by 16,000 is 2. So the profit percentage is 2%. So the answer to this question is that the shopkeeper makes a net profit on the whole transaction, and that profit is equal to 2%. So this is the answer to question 5. By the way, one thing that I want to mention here is that to find this net profit of rupees 320, we do not need to calculate the selling price of the two items separately. What we can do is we can look at the loss on the VCR, which is rupees 320, and the profit on the TV, which is rupees 640, and just from these two values we can calculate the net profit. How? So the loss is rupees 320, so we can write it as a net gain of rupees minus 320, and the profit on the TV is rupees 640, so this is a net gain of rupees 6 plus rupees 640, and the sum of these two is equal to plus rupees 320. So this means that on both the items there is a net gain of rupees 320, which translates to this profit of rupees 320. So instead of calculating the selling price of the two items separately, you could have directly calculated the net gain or loss just by adding these two amounts. So that's a shortcut or a trick that you can use when solving such problems.
To learn more about how QMath can help you crack school and board exams, explore QMath Leap, a live online classroom program run by highly experienced and committed teachers.